Kurt Busch reportedly no longer on the track in 2022. Attention, attention, attention. Bad news for all of us, NASCARians. We can't see Kurt Busch anymore on the track at least this year. We know this news is quite disappointing, and no one can change anything about it. But we can know at least every aspect of this scenario. Definitely you'll ask, where? Undoubtedly, here only on NASCAR Zone. So stay tuned till the end of the video for knowing everything about it, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel also. Let's begin. Recently, Busch and 2311 Racing made the announcement that Busch will not be able to return to the number 45 Toyota in time for the start of the playoffs the following weekend at Darlington, South Carolina, and that Busch had consequently withdrawn his medical waiver to participate in the race. Friends, tell me in the comments how this withdrawal is going to affect the whole system. Kurt Busch is a driver for Chip Ganassi Racing in the NASCAR Cup Series, where he competes in the number 1 Camaro. After spending the previous 5 years with Stewart-Haas Racing, he is about to embark on his 21st full-time season and his 3rd with CGR. The older brother of Kyle Busch, who has won the NASCAR Cup Series a record 2 times, Kurt Busch won the Premier Series in 2004, the first year that the playoff format was used, 2015-2019. He has triumphed in 32 different competitions, including at least 1 in each of the most recent 7. Statistically speaking, his best seasons were 2002 and 2003, when he won 4 times in each one of those years. Ross Chastain will be joining the Busch team as a new teammate. He was previously competing in the Xfinity Series, but has now moved up to driving the number 42. The number 45 team will continue to compete for the Owners' Championship, even though Kurt Busch will no longer be eligible to win the Drivers' Championship. Due to Busch's withdrawal, there are now 14 drivers competing for the 16 available spots in the playoff grid. The regular season will come to a close at Daytona International Speedway with 2 open spots in the playoff grid. Busch stated, "It's still not the right time for me to get back in the number 45 car to make a playoff run with our team, as much as I wanted and hope to be able to do so. But it's not going to happen. I am aware that, in addition to not having been given clearance to return to racing, I am not yet prepared to get back in the car. I have too much respect for the sport of NASCAR, my fellow drivers, and the fans to take up a playoff spot if I am aware that I will not be in a position to compete for a championship this year. The choice was not an easy one to make, but in the end, I am confident that it was the best option. I will continue to give myself time to recover and get stronger as I get ready to get back behind the wheel. And I will do everything in my power to ensure that the 2311 maintains the level of success it has enjoyed so far this season." As you have watched this video till this part, remember to subscribe to our channel and tell us in the comments how much time should Kurt take to get back in the game. When he was only 14 years old, he started his career as a race car driver in dwarf cars at Pahrump Valley Speedway, which is located close to Las Vegas. There, he won the Rookie of the Year award in 1994 and the championship the following year. In 1996, Busch was victorious in both the Legends Cars Rookie Championship and the Western Series Championship. During that same year, he was the best rookie in the Southwest. At the age of 21, while driving for Craig Keogh, Busch became the youngest driver in history to win both the NASCAR Southwest Series first-year honors and the Touring Championship. In 1999, Busch won the NASCAR Southwest Series. In the Southwest Series that he competed in between the years 1999 and 2000, he finished in first place 7 times. Do you know one thing, that in his entire 18-year career in the Cup Series, Kyle Busch has only driven for 2 different teams: Hendrick Motorsports, which holds the record for the most victories by any team in the history of the series, and Joe Gibbs Racing, which he has been with since 2008. In the Xfinity Series, he won the race while competing for his brother's team, Kyle Busch Motorsports. This was the team's first victory. In the year 2000, Kurt Busch made 7 starts for Jack Roush, which qualified him for the top division of NASCAR. The following year, at the age of 22, Busch began his career on a full-time basis. When he finally won for the first time in his career at Bristol Motor Speedway, it wasn't until a year after that. After starting in 27th place, Busch was able to pass Jimmy Spencer, who was driving the number 97 Ford. In total, he ended the year with 3 victories to his credit. Busch's one and an only full season in the Camping World Truck Series resulted in him being named the Series Rookie of the Year. He also won 4 races, finished in the top 5 13 times out of 16 times, and claimed 4 pole positions along the way. Over the course of the next 2 seasons, he had a total of just 4 more starts. Busch also had success in the Xfinity Series, where he won 5 races despite having only 30 starts, along with 17 top 10 finishes and 23 top 10 finishes overall. And with his victory at Kansas Speedway in May, Busch, who is now 43 years old, secured a spot in the postseason. With this victory, he extended his winning streak to 9 years in a row. Late in the month of July, Busch was involved in a serious collision and sustained a concussion during the final round of qualifying at Pocono Raceway. Since that time, NASCAR has not given him the green light to return to competition. So what do you think? Is this time NASCAR going to give him green light? Tell us in the comments, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, just press the bell icon. According to Steve Lauletta, who is the president of the 2311 team, Kurt has elevated our entire organization this year. Despite the fact that Kurt will not be competing for a championship this season, he will continue to play an important role in the organization as he works with our competition group to keep improving and strengthening the team. Ty Gibbs will continue to fill in for Kurt Busch and will be driving the number 45 car this weekend at the Daytona International Speedway. There is an excerpt from a statement issued by NASCAR. Kurt Busch has handled this challenging circumstance with the Champions boys that he is known for. Every choice that was made was reached in close consultation with his medical team and was intended to be beneficial for his health as well as that of his opponents and the sport overall. Kurt will have NASCAR's full support as he continues his recovery, and we are looking forward to seeing him back in the driver's seat of a race car. In response to Busch's decision, Toyota Racing Development President David Wilson also released a statement. He said, "Since the moment the accident took place at Pocono, Toyota has made ensuring Kurt Busch's health and speedy recovery their top priority in regard to him. Not his recovery to the point where he could get back in a race car, but his recovery in general. TRD has been collaborating closely with Kurt in order to assist him in his journey toward recovery. However, in the end, it was Kurt who made this decision, and we stand behind him 100%. Because he will miss the beginning of the playoffs, he will not have the opportunity to compete for the championship in 2022. While we are disappointed about this, the only thing that truly matters to us is that he stays healthy. We are confident that Kurt will continue to play a significant role in our efforts to win the championship this year, both through his support and the extensive racing knowledge that he will be able to pass on to his team and his fellow Toyota drivers." That's it for today, viewers. Tell us in the comments how much you liked the video, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.